Hey guys, Ben from Shape the Metal here. I just want to do a quick run through on the controls and how to use the Baileigh RDB 175 pipe and tube bender. Now this particular bender shares exactly the same controls as the RDB 500, so anything I go through on this machine is directly applicable to the RDB 500 as well. These two machines share a digital controller that allows you to type in the angle that you want to bend, and then there's a sensor on the head of the machine that detects when the machine gets at that angle, and the machine will stop itself at that angle, meaning that you can do repeat bends time after time with exactly the same angle. They're not a programmable bender in that you can't program multiple bends, but you can type in the angle that you want to bend for this one time and then use that over and over again, and then obviously go back in and type in that angle again to achieve exactly the same bend for repeat bends. Now, as I said, the RDB 175 and RDB 500 are both a digitally controlled machine, and they both share this same touch controller that lets you program in the angle you want to bend and also shows the angle that the machine is currently at. So you can see on the top line it's showing 0, and that means that the machine is completely backed off. You can actually see that as the hydraulic rams aren't extended at the moment. Now, to set your bend angle, use the up and down buttons and also this left button here. The up and down buttons are pretty self-explanatory. Hit one of them to increase the angle, hit the down button to decrease the angle. Now if you want to do a quick jump from say 102 to 142, you use the left button to go across one digit, and then you can increase that one digit rather than having to cycle through the whole lot. Conversely, you can drop that down quickly if we want to go under 100, and go over, and let's say we want to do 182, we could do that, bring it back down, and then just cycle all the way back through, and then you can control that last digit again. Now once you've got the angle that you want to bend, you just hit the mode button to lock it in. You can see that it's cleared all the zeros away, and we're just left with the bend angle and the zero that the current machine's set at. If you want to change that angle before running your bend, just hit one of the up and down buttons again, and then hit the mode button again to lock it in. So at the moment we're at 80 degrees, but you've got to keep in mind you need to allow for spring back. So if we wanted to achieve an 80-degree bend, depending on the material that you're bending and the size, you might need to bend, say, 84 degrees. And that's going to be specific to the material you're bending. So that's something you need to test before running your production bends. So we've set it at 84 degrees, hit the mode button, and now we're ready to bend. From here, it's just as simple as jumping on the go pedal, and you can see that the machine's starting to do its bend, and you can see that the angle's creeping up on that top line. It's hit 1 degree over, which is what they do on this machine. Now, despite the fact I've still got my foot on the pedal, the machine's not going anywhere. It's stopped at that 85 degrees from 84 degree bend, and the head's not moving anywhere. Take my foot off the pedal, and we're right to retract the material, so we just jump onto the back pedal, and you'll see that the machine's starting to back off, and we just let it go all the way back down to 0, and then the machine's right to extract the material and load up another bit of material or push your material bend through for another bend. Now once again, if you want to change your angle for the next bend, just come in, adjust it in here, and go all the way up to, so we can just hold the button down and cycle up. We might go to 110, hit the mode button, it's locked in, hit the go pedal, and the machine starts doing its bend again. It'll stop when it reaches that 110, 111 mark, and then the bend's complete. So simple as that. That's how you use the RDB 175 and RDB 500 benders from Baileigh.